Welcome to your weekly affirmation talk. I am your founder and head coach, Bonnie the Casting Director, also known as the Talent Aligner. I thank you so much for being here with me today and every week, Monday after Monday, as we release all of the unwanted, negative, and rejection energy of the previous week and usher in a beautiful flow of manifestations of abundance and positivity. Last week we talked about manifesting for your craft. This week we are going to talk about how you trust that manifestation process. It is very important. Follow me as we start off with our weekly deep breathing technique. As always, you will inhale on the count of 7, hold your breath for the count of 4, and exhale on the count of 8. Deep breathing helps to break up the stagnant energy or unwanted and negative energy. It also helps to calm and slow the breath, as well as dissipate all of the fuzziness and excess thoughts of the mind. Your breath and your mind must work together as you deep breathe. Be sure that you are breathing in through your diaphragm, making sure that your stomach protrudes as you inhale and that it comes back in as you exhale. As you inhale, I want you to also use your mind to visualize all of that good, abundant, and sunny energy that you want to attract into your life. And as you exhale, I want you to push out all of the unwanted, stagnant, and negative energy that you have accumulated. Let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would like you to inhale as you turn your head to the left slowly and exhale as you come back to the middle. Then you are going to inhale again, turning your head to the right and exhaling as you come back to the middle. Let's begin. Inhale left. Exhale middle. Inhale right. Exhale middle. Again. Inhale left. Exhale middle. Inhale right. Exhale middle. Next, I want you to swirl your head around in a circle, loosening up any tension that you may have in your neck or your throat chakra. Loosen that tension up. Go around and around. Lean your head from left to right. forwards to backwards. Again, it's very important that you start off most of your days. Every day I start off with deep breathing techniques because, again, it helps you center yourself and dissipate all of the excess energy that you may wake up with. Again, last week we talked about the tools we needed to manifest our craft. This week, we're going to talk about tapping into the feeling we must master in order to attract the manifestations themselves. Follow me as I recite this week's affirmations. Remember, affirmations is the act of reassuring your creative genius and telling yourself you are badass. It's simply reminding yourself who you are. When no one's there in the room with you and no one's there around to validate you and you are in a happy, knowing, and centered state, you know exactly what you are good at. So it is simply bringing you back to that state of knowing, hey, I am already good at this. I am naturally creative. I naturally have this because this is a part of who I am. This is a part of my purpose without anyone telling me I need to know that. As you recite these affirmations, I'd like you to repeat after me. I will recite one affirmation and then I will leave a space for you to repeat after me. How we say these affirmations is also very important. You don't ever want to say them as if you are explaining them to someone or you are kind of downplaying yourself or trying to convince someone. These affirmations are for you. They're for building your inner voice, strengthening your inner voice so that your inner voice is as strong as it can be in the moment of your performance. In the moment that it is time to show everybody your natural charisma, your inner voice has your back. Let's begin. I am always connected to my creative source. It feels good to express myself creatively. My gifts and talents are purpose-driven. I belong here. I am equipped for this moment. My acting presence overpowers any signs of fear. I am not held to any expectations. I simply act from my own heart and passion. I am moving in a purposeful direction in my career. I already know I am good at this. Only I measure the level of my artistry. I am present and I access my full creativity. I can embrace moments of stillness to manifest my desires. The only person that can keep me bound is me. Again, I suggest that you come back to these affirmations as much as possible. Remember, the purpose is strengthening your inner voice. Get it as strong as can be. So don't hold back when it comes to practice on strengthening and building that inner voice of yours. Keep practicing and practicing. I suggest you recite these affirmations in the morning when you first wake up, also at night before you go to sleep. It is a form of resetting and reprogramming yourself to strengthen that inner voice. You have the control over that. You have the power. Now take back that control. Again, we are talking about this week trusting what you are manifesting when it comes to manifesting for your craft. After all of that affirming and acting on the affirmations and believing that you deserve it, there is still a sense of monitoring your manifestations. But how you monitor them can make or break your efforts. The way you monitor should not come from a anxiety to get closer to the future as quick as possible, but rather come from a place that you are knowing that you've done the work. This state of monitoring of your manifestations should come from a sense of trusting the work. Trusting the work that you've done and trusting what you are capable of doing when these manifestations come. It should come from a place of faith. Even if it is as small as a mustard seed, you have to have faith. And you have to have faith in the moments it's the hardest to have faith, when you cannot see it. The struggle that most ambitious people have is they are constantly checking in. Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Because this causes a sense of discontentment. Discontentment for the current moment, meaning you have discontentment for the present state, meaning you are not happy in the present state. Remember, being happy in the present state is what attracts you more for the future. You have to be content with the present state. We must rather adopt a feeling of, I trust this moment is important for my path. We must have faith above what we see in front of us. And today, I'm going to give you some tips helping you to trust that you are manifesting without having to go back and keep checking. Just understanding and knowing that I've done the work and that this manifestation is coming. The first tip, only go over your affirmations to manifest once a week. Now, I'm not talking about your regular daily affirmations to strengthen your inner voice. Remember, these must be done daily and on a regular basis to strengthen yourself. I'm specifically talking about the affirmations that we discussed last week when it comes to manifesting your desires for your craft. These can also be explained as goals. However, we like to call them affirmations because we want you to be in the state of already having them. Go over them once a week. Do not go over them every day. The key is making the things that you are doing, the physical affirming that we talked about last week, those things that you are physically affirming must be put in your daily schedules. That way, you won't be in your head about constantly checking back on your manifestations and checking back on if you are doing the work, because you have already implemented the work into your routines. The next tip is visualizing how you would look and feel if you already had it. The mind is very powerful. As you know, as we visualize when we inhale and we exhale, it goes to show the things that we have in our mind is a part of that manifestation process. So the mind helps generate emotion. Take control of that emotion by visualizing exactly what you want, how you would feel in the having of it, and what you would look like when you see it, what you would look like when you get it. Are you happy? Are you giddy? Are you relaxed? Are you calm? Is it just a state of royalty or presence that you sit in to understand that this is all that you have attracted? Get the details down pat and write it down on how you see yourself when you get these manifestations. Feel it and almost smell it as if it's already there. The next and final tip I have to help you trust that you are manifesting in the process is say no to anything that contradicts what you are manifesting. Just because it isn't there doesn't mean it's not coming. So you must act and put yourself in the position as if it is coming. If you go in the opposite direction, if one of your desires or your affirmations or goal is to get a job in this particular state, then you moving away from this state for a various or temporary reason may not be what you are trying to manifest. It also throws the universe off on what you actually want. Say no to anything that contradicts what you are manifesting, because it is another form of showing that you trust in what you are attracting because it's coming to you. We help you with this manifestation process in our artistic alignment consults and readings. We read the energy around the state of your career, how to get past any blockages, and how to specifically manifest your goals and any blockages you have against manifesting your goals. We help put you in the direct position, in the energetic alignment of where you need to be to attract what you want for your craft. Book an artistic alignment consult today on our website or give us a call. This week, for the card for creative focus, I actually will not be pulling a card this week. I would rather share something that Spirit just put on my heart. And it is this. Remember your unique powers. When we are by ourselves in a confident and lighthearted state, it is easy to see the things we are good at. The things we know we add to the world. Our proverbial superpowers. We must take note and hold on to these powers and use them in the times of crisis. For that is when Spirit is wanting us to use them. That is when we need them the most. We must use our powers of understanding when it is hard to communicate with others. We must use our power of goofy and giddiness when us or others are feeling down. We must use our power to see the cup half full when we are getting rejected. Using our excitement to learn when we are awaiting opportunities. These things may seem small, but they are truly the superpowers that the Creator has uniquely equipped us with. And for good reason. For a specific reason that the Creator knows for your path. Because the Creator has already created your path. Use your superpowers. Even at the most minute parts of your path. Your superpowers count. As always, I want to thank you so much for being here with me week after week on the Affirmation Talk. As always, I want you to be real, my real members. Namaste.